What's going on, YouTube? This is J Crew with another video. As I mentioned, I'm going to be making some more topics about sports, and today's topic is LeBron James. Now, is LeBron James the greatest player of all time, the GOAT? Some people think he is, others say he's not. Is he better than Kobe Bryant? Is he better than Michael Jordan? I mean, where is LeBron James? So now today is December 16th, 2017, and about a quarter of the NBA season has passed, and LeBron James is still putting up historical numbers. LeBron James is currently averaging right now 28 points, 8 rebounds, and about 7.5 assists, 8 assists, give or take, shooting at 58%. 58% LeBron James is shooting at. Now, to me, 58%, if you're, the first maybe handful of games, 5 or 10 games, if you're averaging, first of all, about 25 points plus, shooting at 50%, that's great. Wow. Shooting at 55% while averaging better than 25 is like, those are like insane, unheard of numbers. Now, me personally, I think LeBron James, he's obviously the youngest 20,000. He beat Kobe back in 2013. I think he hit 20,000 points at like 28 in like 35 days, 40 days, something like that. And right now he's on pace to be the youngest at 30,000. He only needs about 450 more points to reach 30,000 points. And the way he's averaging, and not to take anything away from LeBron James or what he's accomplished, but it's a lot easier now to score a lot of points than say it was 10, 15, 20 years ago, because nowadays you can't really play defense as you did, back in the day, because, the officials basically, anything is considered a foul. So LeBron James, and he's such a big physical specimen. LeBron James is 6'8", 255, 260 at least, and he's virtually unstoppable, especially when he's going coast to coast. He's like a locomotive. Now, I'm going to give you some of LeBron James' accomplishments in his 15 years in the NBA. He's the youngest 20,000. He's a 4-time MVP, a 3-time champion, a 3-time Finals MVP. He's a leading scorer in the playoffs, eclipsing Michael Jordan last season. He has over 6,200 playoff points, and he's played in 218 playoff games. Now, LeBron James has gone to 8 NBA Finals, but 7 straight. He's been to 7 straight NBA Finals. Now, large part of that is because he plays in the weak conference, in the Eastern Conference. The Eastern Conference is what they call it, but it's getting better now. But for the last 5, 6, 7 seasons, they've just been a shell of themselves. So not to discredit LeBron James, but it's a cakewalk. Now, if he was playing in the West, then there would be some competition. Another thing, LeBron James is a 14-time All-Star, a 2-time All-Star MVP. He has been. He was with the Miami Heat when they won the 2 NBA titles. They went to 4 straight NBA Finals. They won 2. They beat the Oklahoma City Thunder and the San Antonio Spurs, and they lost to Dallas Mavericks, and they lost to the San Antonio Spurs. So, is LeBron James truly the greatest player of all time? For me, I think LeBron James is one of the greatest of all times. I don't think he is the greatest player of all time, because when you start thinking of greatest players of all time, at the end of the day, a lot of people, the way the measuring stick now is titles. Now, Kobe has 5, but Kobe was in, he lost in the NBA Finals. He lost 2. He's 5-7. He went 7 times. He lost twice. So he's well over 500. Michael Jordan, 6-0. Never lost in the NBA Finals. That right there, you can't argue with that. LeBron James is 3-5 in the NBA Finals. That's well under 500. He lost in 2007. He lost to San Antonio Spurs. In 2014, he lost to the Spurs again. He lost in 2015 to the Golden State Warriors, and then lost last year in 2017. Now, one thing that I think kind of allows people to say that he is the GOAT, or going towards the GOAT, is because if y'all remember in 2016, they were down 3-1 to the Golden State Warriors, and then we all know what happened. Draymond Green gets suspended for calling LeBron James the B word, bitch. He gets suspended, and then the Cleveland Cavaliers come back and win game 5, 6, and 7, and it was that's when I think LeBron James, because he finally won one for the land, because the Cleveland Cavaliers had never ever won an NBA title, and that was like 52 years I think from the last time the Cleveland as a city won an NBA or won a title. So that's why I feel that conversation of LeBron James being the GOAT or this, that, that's why I think people kind of took it to a whole different level. But, it's hard to say. I think LeBron James, he still has about another 3 to 4 years at the highest level. He probably has about another 3 or 4 years in the NBA, about another, maybe 2 years at the highest level. So it's going to be interesting to see if LeBron James, could continue to elevate his game and show if he's really the GOAT. I think he will go down as one of the GOATs. I think he'll go down as probably the greatest player of his time, of his generation, from the time he was drafted till he retires. I think a lot of younger players kind of modeled their game around him because they grew up watching him, just like LeBron James grew up watching Kobe. He grew up watching Michael Jordan. Players that preceded you that were great, you try to model their game after. So I think LeBron James is definitely going to go down as one of the greats. He's more than likely going to be the youngest at 30,000. He's still putting up feats that we haven't seen in a long time. I think LeBron James is really good. I think he will go down as the greatest player of all time, but I still think that he needs to win at least one more title to even be in the qualification. 3 and 5. If LeBron James wins, let's say the Cleveland Cavaliers win this year, 2018, he'll be 4 and 5. Yes, he'll still be under 500, but at least he'll have won 2 in the team that originally drafted him. So that right there they have to kind of do that, if you will. So it's going to be interesting. I still think that they won't, and LeBron James is probably going to get traded. We don't know. There's talk that he might go to the Lakers, the Rockets. I mean, there's so much speculation, and he's not sharing no information with no one because he doesn't want to. So with that, I just wanted to make this video about LeBron James because I've seen so much content over the past decade on the internet. Is LeBron James the greatest player of all time? Is he better than Kobe? Is he better than Michael Jordan? All these greats that preceded him. And I just finally wanted to make a video giving my 2 cents how I feel about LeBron James. I think he's great for basketball. He's a great ambassador. He's done so much for the sport. He's elevated it. He's has his brand. LeBron James is definitely a great player. Will he go down as the greatest of all time? No. So with that being said, thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe. Leave me your comments at the bottom. J Crew, like I said, I'm going to be making a lot of content, sports content, and it's going to be exciting. My channel is coming. I'm really excited about this channel. It's going to be a lot about basketball, and just stay tuned for great content. Thank you for watching.